What is up? How's it going? It's time to edit the rest of these photos. I planned to do this. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, I'd planned to do this yesterday, and I didn't get an opportunity to. I wanted to do it tomorrow, yesterday evening, and I just did not get around to it, nor did I care to. So, tough. Anyway, we're going to edit the back half of these photos. There's not that many left. Around 75%. Already completed. But got some of Damien, as we can see, starting here. This photo is not great. It is out of focus, and it is too dark. I think that was just me playing with the settings, more or less. That one's actually not bad. It's a little better, but it's not great. It's not great. I don't mind soft focus necessarily. There we go. That's much better. It's still too dark, but that I can work with. Here we go. Now we're getting into a better lighting scenario. 1600. Okay. Not great. Not great. Pretty good. And again, we're going to play with all these here in a minute. I think I'll still play with my settings here. Trying to get it dialed in. We didn't stay long after Damien started. Not because we didn't want to, but because it had already been such a long day, man. Long day. This is the third part of this day shooting, honestly. Had done the cab Friday Night Arts before. If you watched the previous videos, those are still there, which is awesome. And then went and came to Cities and had a couple of drinks and enjoyed just hanging out for a little bit, seeing some friends. That's a good one. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through and I'm tagging all the ones that I like, because there's not that many of them and I don't have to, I'm not going to spend all day sorting them. But I do want to make sure that I pull out the ones that I definitely want to work on. I have a couple of looks that I really like for him. I've shot Damien more times than I care to count. A lot. A lot. I've been shooting Damien since 2014, 2015. He's a regular around here. Plays in circles. That is one thing I can say that is awesome about this area. We have so much good music. Just every day. Literally every day. Everywhere. All the time. I think this is where I was trying some out of focus stuff and it didn't work the way that I wanted it to. But I am liking that. For this, I was using the Minolta 135 f2.8, I believe. Minolta MC f35. 2.8. And it seems to perform admirably. We'll figure out when I start pulling out colors and whatnot what's under here. Because that's really what I want to know. I really just want to know. That's a cool. I don't even know I took that shot. I was like, oh, since I'm sitting here. Well, that's kind of boring. Here's peoples. Here's the peoples that came to watch. It's too dark. Can't use them. Better. Oh, cool, with the blue up light. Yeah, I can definitely play that. That's cool. I only have computer work and things to do today. I got a couple of things I gotta be at later. So hopefully I will get an opportunity to go ahead and get these scheduled and out the door. I got a schedule after this too. All of the other stuff I've been shooting, especially for social. Did it change? What changed? I can make that photo sing. One of those is good. So what are y'all doing? What are you up to? Probably no one or nothing. I am doing this during a work day, so pretty much everybody's at work. And that's okay, because you can watch it later if you like. If you're curious or you want to know more, I got to do it when I can do it. I would like to stream at night, but I usually have other things going on outside of my control and purview. That, and I kind of don't want to waste my evenings sometimes doing work. I can work during the day. Alright. I don't like this one. Removal. Alright, so we're going to try to edit all these. Let's see what we can pull out of them. There's a good little chunk here. About 20, I guess, looks like. Let's see. About 25. So about 25 photos out of this little chunk. That's great. Head on over to the panel. Let me check on you streaming peoples over here, see if anybody's watching. No one is watching. I'm gonna say hey, and in their comments. Sweet. All right, here we go. So not exactly 100% tack focus sharp, but you can't really tell from far enough away. And we're doing these for funsies. We're not doing these for anything other than like shoot. Now there's one problem that always occurs with these cities lights, is that purple cast, like we've talked about before. Not that it's a big deal, but it does make things more interesting. Something a little more subtle. Not the best, not the worst. We're gonna forget this one. We're gonna forget that one even exists. Now, this one is much better. We could do a little more with this, I feel like. Let's get the... And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is why I shoot with that Sony a7 III. Look at all of this underneath. Like, look at all of it. Like, I can turn it up a good bit before it gets nasty. And that is remarkable. That is remarkable for this camera. I need to find something white in this shot, and we don't have anything. I kind of guess a little bit. Yeah, that's better. That's okay. Yeah, that's cool. Great virtual copy, especially since this is our first run edited this. This is great. This is great. Sharpening, we need to turn that down again. Don't know why we need all the sharpening all the time, all the reasons. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, whatever, man. I don't enjoy it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Give me more or less. Well, give me more. I'll take more. It's not that it's a bad photo. It's just that it's not cropped the way that I want it to be. And I want to get a very specific look out of stuff like this. That's cool. Do something different with this one. Let's turn them down. Bang. Bang. I want my punchiness. I want it punchy. Sharpen down a little more. just a little more. Then what we're going to do is we're going to kill those highlights, kill those whites. Turn up the shadows just enough to get some texture out of this background, because I don't want it to be completely dark. That, and also helps the face out just a hair, because I can really crank out those highlights if I really want to. It blows out everything else, and that is a humongous problem. Just enough. I may add just a slight bit of texture on this one to bring it out. Cool. First three are done. Let's look at this guy. I don't think it beats what we already have. That is pretty good, though. So what we can do is, let's get the crop right. So I am cropping these because I don't necessarily like how the whole frame plays out sometimes. Sometimes you do really well, and you do a great job, and you get a great look. And sometimes you just don't, because, you know, the way it's standing, the background. See, it's like it's not a person. The way people stand, the way these things happen. Sometimes it's not the best. So you have to work with what you have. And again, live music artist, that's what happens. You know, work with what you got. That's okay. That is okay. Bang, bang. I'd rather push it more blue. I'd like to correct that one, and then if I bring this up, it should be right around this, the right skin tone. Yep, sure enough, sure enough. Let's go deep diving into this set, because maybe we'll find something in here. Let's try just the Agravista 100s first, because I've been wanting to use one. Okay, alright, so it's going to require an exposure boost for sure. Now we can get in here to the gritty. I like that. I like that blue overtone. I think that's great. I think that's a cool looking thing. Always soften up a little bit. We don't need it on this one. Now we're gonna get that more cinematic look. Pull it back down within reason. I like it. Moving on. Again, not necessarily a fan of the cropping on this one. This is just me being lazy late in the night. Of course, we're going to have to drag this up. But let's go find us a different one. Let's go look under the hectares. Let's look at the hectares. I like it. I like it. Did I check that one for that? I did. What is up? Hello, whoever's watching. How's it going? Let's see what I got in my toolkit. I think I may just roll a moan on this one. We'll see. I like the idea of the mat. Let me go check my mat real fast. I have my own presets that I've made. Let me go check my mat. Check some of my looks real quick. Not bad on black and white though. I'll take it. For these purposes, not a fan. On second viewing, not as good as the other one. This one, on the other hand, this is gonna be a good shot. So, has all of the emotion we are looking for. There. Too much. Yeah, we need to do some more stuff here. We need to. Yep. Definitely get the correct color on his face. Definitely try to knock out some of that purple cast if we can. Not by much. Not by much. And then I think we're going to get a better read on our colors. Yeah, definitely so. So even though we're looking at presets and trying stuff and playing with things, you still, I love that. That's great. You still have to go in and modify the things that you know how to modify, why you have to do it. Presets are not the answer. They are a helpful tip. They give you an idea of which way you want to go. But like, let's be honest, I'm the one dialing in all this. Getting it to my look, style, and aesthetic. Not you, but you. Speaking of which, go back and do my grain check. Sometimes I leave it in because it's a cool look. Sometimes I don't because it's not a cool look. Again, it all depends on what we're going for and why we're doing it. I can explain my process. Can you? I can explain my process right now. May not be able to explain it next week or next month. Right now. This lens is so good too, man. I'm enjoying it so much. That's definitely gonna be black and white. I wonder, can I make this work? It's gonna take a good bit, but I can. Sweet. Hey. Not as good as the other ones. Okay. Not as good. I just like this photo. Like, I just really want it. I had this in mind. Can I fit everything? Yes, I can. Oh, that's great. That's gonna be awesome. I'm doing this one freehand. No presets, because I know what I want. Gonna paint this on real fast, and it's not gonna be much. That's the trick. It's not gonna be much. The only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring up the exposure. 6 little notches. 6 little notches. Not much. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. That's the whole point. You want to do edits in such a way that no one can tell that you made. Obviously, you can see that it's post-processed, you know, like the edits and filters, they did some stuff to it. But, you know, it may not be. This could also just be out of camera. You don't know. You don't know if that lens is that crunchy. You got no idea, man. I actually received a compliment from someone yesterday telling me that they only follow a couple photographers and that I am one of them, which is super nice. I did not ask for this. This is unsolicited, so hear me out. And that the reason why they follow me is because I don't over edit. Sometimes I feel like I do, and people tell me it's not enough, and I'm like, no, I'm doing what I can do. Dial back those highlights. Punch in that color a little. Not by much. Not by much. Sure. Grain's gotta go. Go up sharpening. Now, it's one of those times where you can definitely turn up sharpening, in my opinion, because you kind of need it to make this image work. What are y'all doing today? I'm almost done with this round, and then we'll be back probably tomorrow to do the Mammoth Cave set, and then on some more. I'm gonna respond to some messages. Alright, back to it. I like this color. I like exactly what's going on in this photo, and I don't have to do much to it. That's gonna be the best part. Alright, now out of this, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is going away. I don't like that one. 1, 2, 3. 2 or 3 is what we're gonna stick with. We're gonna go with 3 because he's a little more in the lean. He's got a little more motion. Now we're getting. Now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. I don't want it as textury, but I do want that vibrance up. I want to do that. I want to take away that blue just a little bit, and I want to take away that purple even more. Shadows. Yeah, why not? Highlights. Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Don't want to overdo that. Pull that back to within reason. Let's take this. And then what I want to do is the same thing I did earlier. So I'm going to brush on just like this part that I know that's going to be problematic for me. I don't know why it auto defaults to these dumb settings. Like, this is highly unnecessary. That's not going to be helpful. What we can do is we can just go ahead and let the shadows under here. Touch of light. Just a touch of light, man. Touch of light. Ooh, it is a noisy photo. I don't like it. Got that sharpening back, obviously. That helps out a lot. Helps out a lot. Not a fan of that one right now. Let's see this last one. Up close and personal. Up close and personal. I'm okay without that one too. Think we can skip that one also. Don't think that one's going to be required. Alright, well that's it for this round of edits. I narrowed it down to 13. That's pretty cool. Got a couple of really awesome looks that I like. And hope you got something out of it. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Twitch, YouTube. Check out my website, rossjaynes.com. Facebook page, Instagram. All of them are the same. Ross Jaynes. Can't not find me. I'm literally everywhere. So, hope you have a good rest of your day. Let's go get some lunch. And see you tomorrow. We'll see.